Hello from the International Multihull Show 2026. I'm Toby Hodges. This is the TRM 43. And for those who like lightweight performance cruising cats, you're in for a treat here. This is one I really wanted to check out, and those who know the former TS42 from Marston Composites, that was the lightest weight in its category at the time. Well, you'll see quite a lot of similarities in this. Same designer, Christophe Barreau, but built by a Portuguese yard, TRM, Triarine Composites, who really know their craft. So let's see what it takes and what it costs and what you get to find a cruising cat that is lightest in its category by some. And just before we jump on board, just wanted to show you as much as I can, stretching here next to another stand. Very fine bows, and look at the bridge deck clearance as well. No slamming in there in waves. This thing is designed to really move. So this was built by Triarine Composites, as I say, for an owner who what he couldn't find. He had a 52 and he wanted something that just really maximised the joy of sailing, of fast multi-hull sailing. Couldn't find that. Marston Composites was obviously bought by Grande Yachting Group, and they don't do that TS42 anymore. So Christophe Barreau designed this TRM 43 for this owner, and now the Triarine, who have built, this is Fernando Senna here, the boat builder, and he's a bit of a veteran magician of composite boat building. Built lots from lots and lots of craft, but America's Cup boats, whipwreck boats. He really knows how to build in composites. Anyway, it's his yard near Lisbon. Got about 20 people working there that put this together. And what you end up with for a cruising cat is at 43 foot, only 6.5 tons lightweight. And that is very light indeed. Anyway, those that know our video, that's what it looks like in a renders. So you'll notice the similarities there to the TS42, and just lightweight performance cruising from a bucket seat, tiller handling, that sort of thing. Those that have seen our videos and read the magazine will notice as well the G7T, which we covered a couple of years ago, also built by Triarine Composites. Anyway, let's hop on board. This owner wanted really something that he could sail himself long distance or with friends as well, and just enjoy the hands-on feeling of sailing fast. And when you sail a boat from let's put this tiller down, this is what it would be all about in terms of commissioning a yacht that is built from epoxy with foam sandwich all the way throughout. There's no inner liners or anything on this. Carbon bulkheads, carbon longeron, carbon boards, that sort of thing. It just to keep that weight down to 6.5 tons means the boat is sailing essentially in anything over 2 knots true wind speed. It's moving. And then Fernando's just telling me there, chatting to that guy over there, but he was saying that he's just on the trip here to La Grande from Lisbon, and they just averaged double figures all the time. So it just sat at 10, 11 knots most of the time. It did hit 20 knot speed, but that was with a strong following breeze. But yeah, so it can do the high figures, but it's more the feel of, you know, the beach cat feel of tiller steering a lightweight boat that I think would give the most pleasure. Now the price of that is obviously, it comes in euros and in accommodation space. We'll see the latter in a second. This boat also well tricked up with the latest Carver deck gear, and Antal as well, who announced last year a partnership, but some really nice equipment on here. It's also led easily to be able to control it from back in the cockpit or by one person. So from here you've got your board controls coming to this winch. You've got your Genoa sheet here as well, and then the staysail there on a self-tacker, and then you can control obviously the angle of that inboard on that Antel track. This has an Axon carbon mast and boom on it, and I was asking Fernando about, you know, how twitchy it is in terms of needing to be on high alert on the main sheet control, but he said it's not at all. They've been quite conservative with the mast size. You know, you could go another meter higher, but that would be a very powerful machine. You don't want to always be looking out on the main sheet. So anyway, main sheet and head sail sheet controls, obviously conventionally there, just straight dagger boards on this, and then coming up here you've got sail locker each side, but it's really just trampoline space. So carbon longer on and cross beam there, and this is what I mean, a few of the nice bits of carver kit on here. So the furlers, carbon wrapped furlers there for the staysail, Genoa, and code sail there. So all the weight obviously brought centrally, including the anchor chain and the engines as well. It does have engines, twin Volvo Penta 30s, and they're under the berths. But yeah, it's just any weight there is central. Nice low boom as well, and then yeah, more the carver locks and fittings on the mast there. Again, easy to lead things back here to sail the boat from the cockpit. And just speaking to the owner then, he likes the ability to be able to stand here when he's trimming and have a good view, you know, over the whole boat, nice and easy. You've got the sun protection and the solar, because, you know, he's already done a lap of the planet on his 52, and now wants to do another one so that was when he was 60, another one when he was 70 on this. And it's simple in terms of efficiency and living aboard. So you've got a solar panel to charge a big battery bank and a water maker. That's kind of all you need, because you're not going to use much fuel because you're sailing, and you can sail in this from anything from sort of 2 knots true wind speed, so you're always moving, as I said. So yeah, and then also extra water rain catchers on this. You see the well around here not only keeps this area below dry and don't have spilling water all over it, but you can take that water off there and feed it. Either you get rid of the first bunch and then put the clean water, once the roof is clean, put it into jerry cans, and feed those into this filtration system in the water tank, which is below there and there. So you can put your clean water in there and top up your tanks, as well as the water maker that's in there. But otherwise, it's all pretty no frills, really, just about the sailing out here. Yeah, you've got more solar panels on those davits. You still take a pretty good sized dinghy. And a huge, great long traveller here for the main sheet. Get a bit of exercise in, do your pull-ups. And then moving into the interior. It is Spartan and simple. If you know the old TS42, you know, it's what they've done here is a nice finish on keeping a boat very simple. So yeah, it's the reason one of the reasons I'm showing you as well is not just because I think it's a cool project, but you know, it is available to buy. So Triarine Composites not this one, will build you another one, you know, and to a certain spec. So they normally do the one-off builds, a lot of race boats and that sort of thing, but there will arguably be more clients that want one of these. So here's the specs for it. That figure is wrong. It's not 5.6 tons, 6.5 tons lightweight. Otherwise, there's not too much that can change on the layout on this. I'll say what there is, but it just really, you could move your batteries around in terms of where you put them, outboard or inboard. There's a lot of stowage under all these berths at the moment. You could have a single fridge, but yeah, Fernando reckons this layout works pretty well. So refrigeration on one side, the rest of your galley there, and then nice reclining chaise style navigator seat there to look straight out of that window from. Ventilation in those. What's really nice with these trawler style windows, there's no glare coming through here at all because they're forward facing. That'll also work well for ventilation. Another hatch above us, and then this side that folds down, so you get basically a double berth here if a passage berth you want to sleep up on at this height. Now then, moving down into the hulls, here's where you start to see the compromises on space. So I will reverse down into here. That's because this is quite a small hatch to get down through. Small little stove there. And then you're into these narrow hulls. So this is what I mean, no frills, it is just the bare hull that's been painted. There's no liners on here. This is all just structures, and it's all epoxy foam sandwich, lightweight, double berth aft, engine access below it, same on the port hull as well, and then some open stowage and hanging space. That chunky part is obviously your dagger board casing, and this is one of the areas you move. You could have that heads further forward. Heads compartment, I mean, it's just a shower curtain separating that off, and a little sink in there. That was going to be the shower compartment as well, but it was too small. There's the inverter behind there with a battery bank, so they put a shower here, so you get a shower curtain there, full stand-up shower, put a head out of that. Again, it's all quite Spartan, but that is the price of going super lightweight. Still, you can sleep your friends and family on here, plenty of space, but just no weight. And then port side reversing down, similar setup, aft berth there, engine access below it, some aft facing hull ports, a little bit of ventilation, a little bit of natural light. That's about it. This side doesn't use that area, that uses it for technical room. So this is your water maker, obviously, desalinator. So one of the key things really for having full independence. And this has the head area further forward. Yeah, you don't, a boat this sort of light, fast and simple, you are fully independent with those solar panels, a nice big battery bank. Very rare need to use the diesels. So there you go, TRM 43. Not much point in me showing you this from a boat show. That's not the place to show you this from. Anyway, maybe we'll sail it one day, we'll see. The other cost, as well as the narrow accommodation spaces and Spartan fit out, obviously, to get this level of composite boat building, you have to pay for it. Starts base boat about 890, so the boat we're on probably about 1.2, 1.3, depends how much fancy deck equipment you put on it, that sort of thing. Hope you enjoyed the quick tour. See you next time.